Welcome to TV Burp. Tiffany takes exception to a mug on EastEnders.
I hate you!
Simon does a wee on Nature's Great Events. And Father Christmas flirts with presenter on Around the World in 80 Faiths.
I think your beard looks very soft.
So does your hair.
Well, it was Valentine's. Can you believe that it's 25 years since Torval and Dean danced the bolero? Yes, seems about that, doesn't it? Yeah, about 25. We celebrated it with them last Saturday with the story of Bolero, which followed Torval and Dean as they went back to the town that nurtured them, Nottingham.
Wow. It's been a long time since I've been here. I lived there from when I was born till I was 15. This seems a long while ago now.
That's because it is, Chrissy. Jane went back to her old office, which is now a pub.
Her office has now been turned into a pub, possibly as a tribute to Jane, but we're not really sure.
Wow, this is different. There's no desks anymore.
That's because it's a pub. Of course, the day they won that gold medal has a special place in their hearts.
February 14th to us. To a lot of people, it's Valentine's Day, but to us, it's Bolero Day.
How many Bolero Day cards did you get this year? It's embarrassing when you send a Bolero Day card to someone, they don't send you one. I ended up sending a Bolero Day card to myself and pretending. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's a late Bolero Day card. Not quite the same when it's from your mum, though, is it? How did that Bolero song go, anyway?
I really like the start. It goes bum ba da da dum da 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 dum bum bum ba da da dum da 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 dum dum. Bum 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 bum.
Bob the Builder, you fix it, Bob the Builder. Yes, you can. Da-da-dum, da-da-da-dum. Shorty got low, 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 low. And what's the crunchiest toast you've ever had?
All right, well, you go and talk to them. They know you. What's in it for me?
And if you think that's crunchy, you should hear his rusks. Then Betty came over all Native American.
Oh, yeah?
Hi there, you the blushing bride.
Hi there. Then Val showed us the dance craze that's sweeping the village.
I don't know what Terry's been on out in Marrakesh, but I'm going to put some in your tea.
So it's...
Hi there, you
Bum 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 bum. Ba da da dum da 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 dum ba da da dum da 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 dum.
Hi there, you
Da-da-da-dum. That's the bit I remember the most.
Where do you get the idea with that? I was most surprised to see Steve McDonald transform himself into Eddie Windass on Corrie this week. And an attention-seeking door. Yes, it kept trying to creep into the back of Julie's shop.
Oh, don't bother to knock.
I'm sorry, Mr. Gordon, but it's no use telling me to think about it or that I have to make a decision. Because no...
Hello, I'm a door.
Which means, I know...
Hello, Mum. Hiya.
Yes, an attention-seeking door. Now, 2 weeks ago, we showed how Lisa from Emmerdale had mastered the art of breathing the Emmerdale theme tune.
I mean it, Lisa. They're staying.
But it was only a matter of time before someone on Corrie learned to do the same thing.
He thought this was it, him and Becky. He thinks the sun shines out of her.
It's a bit more difficult, that one, but I'll give it a go. Sorry about that. The Victorians now. Jeremy Paxman's guide to when Queen Victoria was on the throne. And he likes to travel in style, old Paxo.
At the dawn of the 19th century, Britain was on the move.
Yeah, he insists on travelling everywhere by barge. Which brings us to our TV Burp's Pride of Britain Award, awarded to someone who we feel represents the spirit of Britain today. This week it goes to Bianca Gascoigne for her work on MTV's The Celebrity Agency.
TV Burp's Pride of Britain.
Look at the sea. He's freezing. She's not my baby in a pram.
Yeah, I just took advantage of that bit to put on my new jumper. Yes, it was sent to me by the Victorian farmers. Actually, it's a bit itchy. Yeah, I suppose it's the label, but...
The shearing has revealed a serious problem.
Bending over as well. Yeah, you can see up there. Yeah.
The fleece is infested with maggots.
Oh, yes, it's the Victorian farm, which tells the story of a farm which is pretending to be Victorian. And they were surprisingly advanced.
Imagine it back in the 1860s when it was the cutting edge of, of engineering. This was high tech. This was like when the internet arrived and broadband at your house.
Yes, we use Victorian broadband here at the studios. I'm expecting an email any moment. Right, let's have a look at the note. Get on with it. This week, they were using some of Alex's honey to make ginger beer, but I wasn't entirely sure about all the ingredients.
This is the family sable, Ruth's book, that she's given to me, with the best ginger beer recipe in it. It's white sugar, lemon juice, honey, ginger, which we've got, water, and then it's just basically boil it up, mix in all the rest of the stuff, and then add some yeast, and leave it. It's a pretty simple recipe, which is lucky because I've never done this before.
So that's the ginger. Oh, what's he adding there? Must be the yeast. One of the ways in which the Victorian farmer could make ends meet was to keep bees. Ah, yes, the good old-fashioned British bee.
The first thing to do is to shake.
Right.
There we are.
I'm a bit worried about them calling up my...
They won't hurt you. They're perfectly docile. They're an Italian type of bee.
This is an Italian type of bee. Right. So we haven't got ourselves a good British bee here. So, and these were imported in the Victorian period, then?
They were, yes. They were imported from Slovenia, northern Italy.
I like an imported Italian bee, but then you can't really beat the good old British bee. Which is better? There's really only one way to find out. See you after the break. Come on, Alex, the British bee! on the bill.
Are you the policeman from the park?
Yeah, PC Nate Roberts.
Sorry, I'm still a bit fuzzy.
We discover the true identity of Batman on Loch Rise to Candleford.
I'm sorry I'm late, Batman.
And shock news for Rick Stein on Who Do You Think You Are?
That was my bedroom there, up there.
And that was your parents' bedroom,
Yeah.
and that's where you were born, in that end one there.
Actually born?
Yes, yes, you were actually born.
Who was actually born? The Lion Man. On Sky One now, the story of Craig Bush, who runs a big cat sanctuary in New Zealand. Yes, he's trained them up. But how do you train a tiger? Well, in the old days, it used to be a chair like that. But it's all got a lot more sophisticated. For instance, you've got a couple of tigers misbehaving. What do you do?
Wait. Hello. Be nice. Be nice. Be nice. Be nice. Be nice.
That's right, you just shout, be nice. So I can see what the lions get out of it. Shelter, regular meals, training. But what's in it for the Lion Man?
Craig's lions help to pay for their keep by acting in television and film projects. Zion's party trick is to allow Craig on his back.
Yeah, he uses them for TV shows. But he doesn't just look after lions and tigers. No, even rarer than that, he looks after pencil cases. Yeah, he breeds pencil cases. I've got one here. Look. Oh, so this is sweet. Look, I just feed it. Look. This is one of the GCSE breed. Inside, you've got your ruler, your protractor, and your compass. But it's been taken from its mum, and you have to be careful because the mother pencil cases can be quite aggressive. Be nice! Be nice! Be nice! Be nice! I'll just pop it back into its little nest. There we are. But it has to be said, and I don't mean this in any way as a criticism, the best thing about the Lion Man is the theme tune. Remember when you used to be able to sing along to theme tunes? Jim Will Fix It, Generation Game, The Brady Bunch? Yeah, I miss that too. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, get ready to sing along to The Lion Man.
From the depths of southern Africa, the big cats they have come, delivered from extinction to a new life in the sun. He's a lion man, doing all he can to create a sanctuary and a home.
Everybody!
From the depths of southern Africa, the big cats they have come, delivered from extinction to a new life in the sun.
He's a lion man,
doing all he can to create a sanctuary and a home.
Yeah, he's a lion man, all right. I'd like to see sing-along lyrics on more shows, like, for instance, Gordon Ramsay. Deep inside the kitchen, he's the greatest of his kind. He cooks a mean beef Wellington and loves to F 'em blind. He's a frying man, does some roasting too, fricasseeing, grilling, stir-fry and parboiling too. You got the idea with that? EastEnders now, and Minty had got himself into a right state of a West Ham season. Hey, come on, Minty, they're mid-table and might still make the UEFA Cup. Fancy crying like that. He's a crying man. He lives in Albert Square. His best friend is Gary. He has very little hair. He was upset because he thought his best mate Gary was dead. He wasn't, though. He was in France, which is the next best thing. The Beale catering business got into a spot of bother this week. You see, he shares a kitchen with the Masouds. Now, Ian makes traditional Cockney fare like Spotted Dick, loved by, say, the members of a football club. The Masouds make hot curries, favoured exclusively by the Asian community. So, when labelling the food up, Ian has to be very careful that there's no confusion as to what food goes where.
None of you going round the houses, Malarkey, all right? I want you going straight there. Now, that's the Masood's curry. That's going to Stepney. But this is the important one. This is for Walford Football Club. Let's do this one first. Got it.
Oh, dear. Ian hasn't noticed it. Did you? The W, when turned upside down, presents itself uncannily like an M. But hang on. That could lead to...
Ah, Christian.
Cotton chips, please.
Yeah, let's go. What do you mean a mix-up? What poppadoms?
A mix-up? Poppadoms going to a Wolford Football Club? What will they make of them? Asians who traditionally only eat curries served Spotted Dick. It's a disaster.
Scale of 1 to 10, how big a disaster was it?
Disaster isn't quite the word.
No. How about a total jaw drop?
Mind-blowing.
Success?
You what?
Yeah. The Madras was a real hit with the football sponsors.
You should have seen the head of the committee tucking into your Spotted Dick.
Who'd have thought it? I've been doing a bit of catering myself. Yes. Oh, hello, yes. So, look, in this box I've done some peanut butter sandwiches for the Lactose Intolerant Society of Putney. And in this box I've done a lovely big milky pudding for the Dagenham Peanut Allergy AGM. It's very important that you don't get them mixed up. So I'll take the precaution and mark this one with a P, like that, for Putney, and this one with a D, for Dagenham. Now, off you go. Oh, it's the Dagenham Peanut Allergy AGM. Mix up? What peanut butter sandwiches? Milk pudding? How? What's that? They're really enjoying the peanut butter sandwiches? And the exposure to such a huge dose of peanut has cured them of their allergy? What? The milk pudding is going down a treat even though it's causing widespread diarrhea and a big queue for the toilet? But they don't care because it tastes so good? Oh, that was a close one. I was surprised to see Dale Winton's passport photo turn up on the square this week. Yeah, surprisingly good likeness. Hey, you know what Dale says when he's ready to go on holiday, don't you?
I've been looking for that everywhere. Thank you, Harry.
And enjoy your holiday. Hey, I got news. A landmark BBC show is back. Yeah, it was the show of 2008, a show that led the way in food-phobic documentaries. I can barely believe I'm saying this, but... ladies and gentlemen, Freaky Eaters is back! Yes. And to kick off the series was Nikita. So, what is it that Nikita's addicted to?
When it comes to food, every day she faces a greasy choice. Between bacon...
Bacona!
Or burgers.
Bagona! True to form, then comes the time when she must turn her back on all that junk food and tip it in the wheelie bin.
Remove all the tin foods from your cupboards and fridge and throw them in the bin.
Serious?
That's what it says. Bye.
Au revoir.
I have nothing left in my cupboard. You know that.
Say bye-bye, Nikita.
In true Freaky Eater style, the show finishes with Nikita eating a meal whilst trying not to gag. And then a celebration. And what do you do if your champagne's not that fizzy? You mime it, don't you?
I think it's just a learning curve. I think she'll do really well afterwards because I'll keep pushing her.
Congratulations! Now, along the way, to boost Nikita's confidence, psychologist Felix Economakis persuaded her to sing in front of a crowded shopping centre full of people. And isn't it weird how you can split an audience down the middle? They're enjoying it. Them not so much. Yeah, the jury's out. Well, make your own minds up to sing us out from Freaky Eaters. It's Nikita!
Soldiers in a row, with eyes a little like ice and fire. The human heart.
Oh, Nikita, you will never know.
I'll never know how good it feels to hold you.
Nikita, I need you so. I need you so. That's all from us here. See you next week.
Stop!
You're mad.
Keep going! Keep going!
Can the contestants handle the pressure in brand new game show The Colour of Money next?